Hello Brain Sporters and welcome to Brain Sports TV. My name is Collette Hemmings and I'm your host and guide for Brain Sports TV. I am really excited to connect with all of you, and today I just want to briefly share a little bit about myself and my background. What is Brain Sports and what is Brain Sports TV? And more specifically, some of the playlists and channels that we have coming up, and some of them we've already started. So first of all, introducing myself, my name is Collette Hemmings. For the last 20 years, I've been a senior executive at the world's largest sports company, Nike, and I have worked with many athletes, and my main function was really in international operations, so managing large-scale operations around the world, including in China and Indonesia. I've operated and worked in sub-Saharan Africa and many other places across the world. And my point in sharing that is really that wherever I've travelled in the world, everyone's pretty much the same. We're all wanting to live a happy and healthy life, and some places it's easier to do than others. So I'll share more details about my personal journey in Brain Sports experiences as we go. That's one of our channels. And for now, want to share what is Brain Sports TV and what can you expect to see in the coming months. So Brain Sports TV is really a community of athletes, international athletes around the world. Some are life athletes, some are amateur athletes, and some are professional athletes. And really the reason we're focused on the athletes is because the athlete mind really represents what we want to share with lots of people on Brain Sports TV, and that is, how do we really activate our highest potential? How do we create infinitely in our lives? And we all have our stories. So Brain Sports TV will share some of those stories on Brain Sports experiences. We've already started our Rest and Recovery series, which is really focusing on breathing and the deeper mechanisms in the body to really bring body and mind together and to really manage our health in a more proactive way. And the next series, you'll see some up and coming programs on our In the Zone. And you might have heard that term used by many athletes, from Olympic level to everyday athletes. What is in the zone? And what are some of the things that we can do to create our own zone? So my personal belief, having worked with thousands of people across the world, is we've all got our own zone. And there's days when we really feel in the zone, like we're on path. And there's other days where we just feel so disconnected and off path that, we're like, what are we doing? And you just have an inner knowing that you're not on the right path or heading in the right direction. So in the zone, we'll really go into a lot of detail in the up and coming series with various athletes, talking about how do they find their own zone? How do we create that in the body? So if you're a really sensitive athlete, you can really sense what's going on around you and what's going on within you. So in the zone, we'll talk about what are the specific mechanisms in the body. And one I always love to talk about, I use this a lot when I was in the corporate environment, and that is water up, fire down. And you see it in leadership, it's not just with athletes, where you can feel if someone is hot-headed, and if someone has a cool abdomen, usually they're prone to becoming sick pretty quickly. So one of the principles I love, and we'll talk more about in the Zone series, is water up, fire down. Now, what does that mean? Very simply, at the highest level, water up, fire down is the circulation in the body. So we want to keep a cool head, literally keep a cool head, and we want to activate the abdomen area, the core as we'd call it. So we want to keep the core area warmer. So we're really activating the energy system in the core. And of course, there's very specific tools and techniques to do that, but I just wanted to give you some background. on what Brain Sports TV is and what you can expect in the coming months. I'm personally really excited. This is really my life's work now, and I really want to share as much of that with you as possible. So please like and comment and share your thoughts on what you'd like to see on Brain Sports TV. We have 3 specific channels which I mentioned. The first one is Brain Sports Experiences, and we'll talk about the everyday life of the athletes, and that could be in the club, in the gym, and just in their personal lives. The second one, which I just mentioned, is In the Zone, and that will be a series of movements, exercises, principles sharing, and stories of people's lives on how they apply in the zone and what does that mean for them. And the third one is Rest and Recovery, probably one of my favourites because I wasn't particularly great at the rest and recovery as an athlete many years ago. And had I learned many of those principles, I think, I could have sustained my energy much better and not been prone to things like anxiety and depression, which are some of the things I think many of us experience today, myself included. So that's some of the background on Brain Sports TV. We have a huge community behind the scenes. I hope you will join us on this new series. And please like and comment and share what you want to see in the future series. And for now, I'll say goodbye and look forward to seeing you all again soon. Bye for now.